cane corsos, cane corsos, con corsos. Same breed, but it all depends where you come from in the world, how you actually pronounce it. Beautiful dogs, lovely, lovely dogs. Probably more used to seeing them with cropped ears and no tail, but that's an ethical debate which we're going to stay well clear of, because that is a minefield. So, Ghost, come on, buddy. Cane Corso, call it whatever you like. Now, he's only a baby, he's only a puppy, and he doesn't know his left from his right yet, or what's in, what's out, doesn't even know his name. There you go, look, bless him. Labrador, one of my dogs in that kennel, spooked him, scared him. So, what do we need to do right from the offset? We need to manage and put into place a training plan that's not orchestrated towards him biting somebody. It's not orchestrated towards, him potentially looking fearsome or aggressive or used as a weapon on the end of a lead. We need to put a management plan into place which deals with his size and his strength. He is not going to get any lighter, he is not going to get any smaller, okay, and he is growing every second of every day. Once he learns and realises how big he is and how strong he is, then it won't be very long before he learns how to use that to manipulate us, dragging us down the road, pulling us to go and see another dog, jumping up at us, and all of that kind of stuff. So the very, very first steps in this initial meeting, I am thinking about putting together skills, putting together new techniques, and teaching him new different ways of behaving in certain situations with his size and strength in mind. Okay, I think he's about 10 months. It doesn't even know how to bite anybody. All right, that thought doesn't even enter his mind or enter his brain. But yes, walking down the road, he will look intimidating. He will look fearsome. He will look potentially and portray an attitude of, whoa, mate, whoa, stay away with that thing, flipping heck. That dog's going to bite me. Well, no, it's not. It's never going to bite you because we've never taught it how to bite. Good boy. So, good lad. Everything starts with him looking at me. Okay, wave it off. Taking into account distraction periods and attention spans and all that kind of stuff. But he is going to hear his name at least 1,000 times today. Because as I'm walking up and down here and I walk by him, Ghost, good boy, payment, there you go. He looked at me. Okay, and the reason why I use their name and teach them the benefits of dogs looking at me when they hear their name is because it's the only word in his life that is going to be consistent. It's the only word in his life that is going to similarly sound the same whichever family member says it. But moving on from that, once he's learnt the benefit of looking at us when he hears his name, we can use it as a very, very calm, relaxed, controlled, redirectional method. Okay, and he is just on the cusp now of starting to stare. You can look, that's totally fine. You're an animal, we love you. You're a family pet, you're part of our family. We're not going to wrap you up in cotton wool and turn you into a robot. So yeah, look, engage, gain confidence, gain experience within the world that you live in. You can look is fine, but the second you start to stare, that's when you don't know how to deal with the things that are going on in your canine brain, and it manifests and it builds and then it grows to the point where he potentially is going to bubble over. And that fixational staring habit is what is going to get him into trouble. So just by him knowing his name and the benefits of looking at us when he hears it, we can redirect that potential fixational staring behaviour to manage it more effectively. If he's looking at us, we have an element of control, we have an element of engagement, we have an element of obedience. If he's staring at the wheelie bin and we allow him to stare at the wheelie bin, every second that we allow him to do that, we're losing control, we're losing the benefit or the effect that we may have upon him to control him and redirect him and calm him down more effectively. So it all starts with their name. Ghost, Ghost. Good boy. Good. We're getting there. Okay, first thing this morning, he didn't even know what his word meant. Didn't even know. You'd call his name and he would completely ignore you. You were irrelevant in his life. Come on in. But also, if he makes the decision to look at me, like now, good. Reward, good boy. We're going to pay him. So there's two things going on there. I'm commanding his attention by asking him to look at me when I call his name, but we're offering him a decision-making process and a choice that if he does it of his own accord, guess what? He's still going to get positivity. He's still going to get rewarded for actively interacting with us. And as I keep saying, the longer he is looking at us, the longer he's interacting with us, the longer he is focused and engaged with us, the better chances that we've got to redirect him, calm him down, give him more focus, give him a job. He's on our level. He's on our, he's in our playing field at the very least. So, day one today, just settling in, but it all starts with. You see that? Mate, it's a treat. There you go. It all starts with controlled, no distractions, and him learning the benefit of his name. Ghost. Good. Yes, good. There you go. Good boy. Well done. Cane corsos, Canet corsos, Con corsos. There's at least 10 other ways that people say it, depending on where they live in the world. Beautiful dogs. Not really deserve the reputation that they've got because of the way that they look. But if you're going to get a dog that is going to be as strong and as powerful and potentially later on down the line use that strength and use that power to manipulate you to where you want to go, then you need to, right from the offset, think about, good boy, good lad, well done. Right from the offset, think about how big and actually how strong he is going to get. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Good boy, you know that one. You know that one. Good lad.